Hello everybody, I'm Bill Dance, and I want to take just a moment and tell you about an informative upcoming episode of Bill Dance Outdoors. It's called Big Lake Tactics for Petite Waters. Now the gist of it is that a fish is a fish is a fish is a fish, and tactics that catch fish on huge reservoirs will also catch them on smaller impoundments that so many of us enjoy. Don't believe me? Well, if you tune in, I'll doggone sure prove it to you with the help of a lot of hungry bass that could not seem to ignore Bass Pro Shop's crack crawl. It's an awesome bait. Check out this episode and we'll break it down on how systematically and strategically targeting small waters, how important that is, much in the same way you would a larger impoundment. All of this might seem to be a conflict, but again, a fish is a fish. It doesn't know any other water than the area in which it was spawned. With that in mind, big water plans and tactics can and will pay off in a smaller impoundment. Yep.
Hey, ta-ta.
Let me show you why I think this bait is such a good bait. Look at that. I got one tail left. Look at it. Isn't that pathetic? Let me show you what a good one looks like. See? A little comparison. See what a good one looks like? They've chewed it to pieces, literally chewed it to pieces. But look here. Let me show you what a good, look up here real close. You see these four little legs right here? You see these flappers right here? See these two curly tails right here? As you move this bait along, these flappers are flapping like that, creating a lot of vibration in the water. These little legs right here are moving like that. They're creating eye appeal. And these curly tails in the back, they're moving constantly as you move along. All of this is creating movement in the water as you move it along. As I said, you've got two colors right here. You've got a kind of blue fleck right here, and you've got kind of a green pumpkin with a gold fleck right here. This is an Okeechobee magic color that I'm using, but bait's got a tremendous amount of eye appeal. It's got a lot of action in the water. What crazy fish would not take a shot at that? That is a good looking bait. But there it is, rigged with a lead head. I'm using a 3/16 ounce Bass Pro weedless lead head, but there it is, rigged out. Hello there, big boy. Easy does it. Come here. Come here. Aren't you a pretty thing? Jig hook is sharp. You liked it too, didn't you? Let me get a good hold on you. Aren't you a pretty thing? Woo! Fat too. Okay? Ta-ta. You know, a small body of water is fished just like any other bass waters. You gotta strive to determine pattern depth and then establish a pattern. And two good places to find the correct depth are on sloping points that slope into deeper water and along channel edges, just as you would do on a larger impoundment. They're really no different. You've got to establish a pattern and a pattern depth. So, be sure to tune in to this episode of Bill Dance Outdoors and see how it's done. Also, while you're here at Bass Pro Shops or Cabela's, pick up some of these crack crawls. Bass Pro Shop crack crawls, let me tell you folks, it's a heck of a bait, and you ought to add some to your tackle box. 2 is not too many. 3 is still not too many. 4 packs, well, you might have a little bit too many. I don't think so. Get you 4. I tell you what, they're a great bait, like I said. Hope to see you at Bass Pro.